Eddie Bravo faking the pull into half guard and then actually going for it. This guy on top looks like he's very chill and slow, but he's very explosive. And for sure, Eddie Bravo knows him, so he's very careful how he's approaching this training session with him. But straight away, like Eddie Bravo does not mind to get double underhooked. He's using his butterfly hook, like going on his right hip, trying to sweep and elevate the opponent straight away. But I like how he's pulling in half guard, like he's very, very smart how he goes about it. Ooh, maybe octopus from Eddie Bravo, but he did not like that in that time very much. Like, if you see, he's using the lockdown and pushing his legs downward, so he puts the pressure on the opponent's knee. And also Eddie is extending his legs, so he's very tight in this position. And the opponent was looking for a crossface just to get Eddie Bravo back on the mat with both of his shoulders. But Eddie Bravo used that to get underhook on his left side. And let's see if he'll manage to off-balance the opponent here. He's either trying to move him side to side like pendulum with his legs, Eddie Bravo is, and just move him, or try to elevate him over his head and maybe look for deep half guard while having that lockdown. But right now he is just like waiting here. I think he's waiting for the opponent to go into tripod a little bit more. So maybe he will use the left butterfly hook in. Yeah, he's trying to put the left butterfly hook in and straight away using that to sweep. That butterfly sweep was amazing. If you watch the left leg of Eddie Bravo, he never extended that leg. That is very important. You want to use your other leg. It is the same movement as if you are doing a Uchimata throw. So you want to use your other leg to jump on it and create momentum to sweep, but never extend your leg that is the butterfly hook, because if you extend it, people can smash it. Like they will do like a hip smash on you. So try to keep it as close as you can. Sometimes it is okay to extend it, but most of the time it is better to be compact and not overextend yourself, because even if you mess up that position, you will still be in a good position to defend. But if you overextend with your butterfly hook, if the person defends, you will be completely smashed. You will end up into something like leg whip position, where your hips will be completely destroyed. So yeah, oh my god, this guy is so strong. He basically threw Eddie Bravo off of him. But again, Eddie Bravo getting that half guard. I think he will again go for this lockdown. Yeah, you see how he's setting it up? The person on top, he really needs to go under both of the ankles of the opponent. In this case, under the ankles of Eddie Bravo. And lift the ankles of Eddie Bravo up with his left leg, you see? Because his right is completely captured. And Eddie Bravo, to have pressure from this position, he needs to like extend his legs and push them downwards, you see? That is what it is making this position so strong and hard to escape. But if you go with your left leg under the ankles of Eddie Bravo and lift them up, there will be a lot more less pressure. And you can manage to swim your leg out of it. And think about it like this. If the opponent on bottom wants to get this lockdown and extend his legs and push them downwards, what you want to do from top? You want to contract your leg and push the ankles of the opponent up so you relieve the pressure. And now Eddie Bravo has perfect position to sweep. Lockdown plus underhook on the far leg of the opponent. Just amazing. While having that underhook. Amazing, amazing job. He's hip switching here, which I don't know if it's the best option because the opponent on bottom is much bigger than him. And he's leaving a little bit of space here. But it is Eddie Bravo, who knows. Maybe he will do something from here. Yeah, this guy is like very explosive, so Eddie Bravo needs to be like very careful how he's approaching these positions. But now he has the complete back of the opponent with both of the hooks, so I think this will be like a good position for Eddie. I don't know at that time how good Eddie Bravo was from the back. Like, we've seen him do leg locks and triangles, but from the back, who knows how good he was. It is very rare to see him on the back. And because he's so flexible, he's straight away going for this arm trap, the top arm trap, while having this like Kimura trap grip. Yeah, maybe transitioning into armbar, and he's underhooking that right leg of the opponent so he cannot bring his right leg under him and gain height, and he got the armbar. Just amazing from Eddie Bravo, amazing. How he's moving from these positions, and it looks so smooth how he's moving. He looks like he's dying, like his face looks like so bad, but he's so relaxed, like you can see how relaxed he is. But his face is always like this, like completely burnt out. He's like very similar to Leandro Lo. Overhook on the right arm of the opponent, yeah, straight away going for this omoplata. I could feel it like a mile away, this omoplata. Yeah, like holding the hip, the opponent is defending very bad, like very bad. He's completely sitting on his right hip and giving the left shoulder of his, which is like the worst. You never give your free shoulder from that position, like never. Eddie Bravo just asking people to move out of the way because he has business to attend to. Yeah, let's see. Oh my god, this guy tried to go into something like X-Pass, but it did not work. Again, Eddie Bravo trying to put the butterfly hook in. He has overhook on the left side, so I think he will try to sweep with this butterfly again. But the opponent is set up very nicely to defend that butterfly sweep. But again, he left his right arm exposed. He's leaving the left hip of Eddie Bravo like very free. So Eddie Bravo is using that to throw his left leg over straight away. Because if you feel that someone is going for omoplata, the omoplata leg, you need to put pressure on that hip straight away and center with him. And even if you have to end up in close guard, it is much better than being submitted with a omoplata. Like, that is crazy. Especially Nogi being submitted with omoplata is like, it is crazy work. And this guy is again very stuck. Eddie can also choke him here. But I think he's leaving this arm for a armbar, yeah. This like half a Mendes type of armbar. Just amazing work from Eddie Bravo. I've noticed that we almost never seen Eddie Bravo try to pass the guard. Like do outside passing and things like that. Most of his passing is after he sweeps. Oh my god, jumping on a guillotine, but he lost it straight away into half guard. Yeah, most of his passing is as he sweeps, he's straight away trying to go chest to chest half guard and try to pass from there. Again, lockdown. The opponent is leaving his right leg completely extended, so it is so easy for Eddie Bravo to get this lockdown. He was looking for that underhook, but yeah, he's still looking for it. I think he will just like stand up from here, yeah, and just sweep him. You see how he's passing straight away from the sweep, you see? This is very important. And the best people in Jiu-Jitsu, they all do that. And Eddie Bravo is going for a leg whip here. Oh my god, he will jump on this calf slicer here for sure. Yeah, this is like his favorite position. He's going for it, and this guy is not even defending it. And Eddie Bravo got it. Just amazing. Let's see it in slow motion, how to defend this calf slicer. Guys, if you get this much stuck in this position, you really need to use your right leg, in this case the right leg of this opponent, to go under your left leg and relieve the pressure. You will just like push with your right leg upwards, and that will relieve so much of the pressure from this position. But if you see Eddie Bravo is blocking that right leg with his left arm, you see, pay attention to his left arm. Like, that is very high level. But you, again, like, you need to swim under your left leg with your right leg. Like, this is very important. And push your left leg up into the ceiling, you see. And also try to scoot backwards from this position. Because if Eddie Bravo does not finish you with a calf slicer, for sure he will try to take the back from this position. And if your hip is disconnected to Eddie Bravo's hip, or anybody who plays this position, it will be so easy for them to stomp their left leg to the ground. And that will elevate your hips, and it will be so easy for them to take your back. So you need to defend that calf slicer first, and then straight away try to defend the back take. But even though I'm saying this, in this position, it is very hard to do anything if you get this stuck into it. But all we can do is try. And the round is about to end. And guys, because on YouTube I cannot post matches from Flow Grappling or IBJJF or UFC BJJ, I post them all on my Patreon. I will leave the link in the description and pinned comment if you want to check them out. Thank you guys. Goodbye.